Welcome into the era of AI. Hello there and welcome. In this video, I'm going to teach you about character consistency using Leonardo AI. Now, this course is mainly about deepfakes. So we dive into the world of deepfakes, how to create awesome deepfakes. And so part of deepfakes is creating influencers or maintaining consistency when creating character images. And so that is what we're going to be tackling right here. So without further ado, hope you're prepared. Let's get into it, shall we? So the first thing is I want you to go to the software Leonardo AI, and you'll find a link to it in the resources of this video. And once you access Leonardo AI, just go ahead and enter the software and basically go over here to this area, to this option, which is called image creation, and then click. Now, once you click image creation, the rest is simple. But first, we have to generate an image as our base image, okay? So first thing is decide about what type of image you want to generate, meaning the size. And here, in terms of the preset, there's multiple presets. There's Leonardo Phoenix, Anime, Kino, Concept Art, so on and so forth. So I would like you to go for Portrait Perfect. Now you might think, well, stock photography seems to be good, but that's stock photography, right? So that's why they created this Portrait Perfect, which is perfect for portraits. Now, you can use stock photography and cinematic Kino if you'd like, but I would just rather you stick to Portrait Perfect. All right, so once you've clicked on this preset here, you can actually close. When it comes to the preset style, you can select any preset style. Honestly, I'm going to go for Portrait Close-Up. And basically, after I do go for Portrait Close-Up, next you control the generation mode, so how fast or slow you want your generation to be. So if you want it to be extremely fast, you can click on the fast. If you want it to be quality generation, then click on quality. Next, image dimensions is you click here, you can actually see that you have more sizes. And another interesting thing about Leonardo is that it gives you the option to actually control the size of your images that you're generating. Now I'm going to go for a 4x5 inches. This is preferable for Instagram pictures. And here you can control the number of images that you'd like to generate. So I'm just going to click the X, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, we need to generate the base image. That's why you'll find in the resources, I shared with you a couple of prompts that you can use. These can also be used in Midjourney. When it comes to using them in Leonardo, just copy this part. And if you want to use them in Midjourney, copy everything, including the AR 2x1 inches and the stylized 1000. Because that's a Midjourney syntax. Now I'm going to copy this over here. I'm just going to simply come back and click paste. It's going to generate 3 images of high quality. So let's just see how this is going to go. So I'm just going to click generate and wait a second for it to do the work. All right, so here we have a bunch of pictures. And you can decide which one of them you want to go for. Now, in my case, let me see. I think this one is pretty good. It's highly realistic. And the reason why I'm going to go with this one is because this is first of all, a close-up, and at the same time, it's a front portrait. So it's a front picture. So I'm going to go with this. And then I'm just going to click here on the download image because this is going to be our base image. Next, now if you'd like to create more images like this, of this young lady here in the beach or drinking a coffee or driving her car, but you want to keep the same character features, I have shared these prompts with you as well. So this one is a hyper-realistic And in your prompt, you must include a description of the picture, even though we have the base image. I hope that is correct. So the description here is a Japanese woman in her late 20s with neutral expression, black hair, dark eyes, professional attire. So you have to make sure in all the other prompts that description is there. Then you can proceed to type in what she's doing afterwards. So here I'm saying soft natural lighting, warm tones, vivid colors, focus on upper body, She stands outdoors in a bustling city park. And now I can copy this prompt. And there's a trick that you have to do. So after copying this prompt, I want you to go back to Leonardo. Next, make sure you delete the text here. Then click on this button. And make sure that you click on character reference. Okay, so here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to upload. Okay, so here, I'm going to click on the character here that I've chosen. I'm going to go for high in terms of strength. And I'm going to paste in my prompt and generate. And so what this is going to do, based on this picture, is going to go ahead and create an image of her standing outdoors in a bustling city park with lush greenery and sunlight dappling through the leaves. Then I can go and proceed with other prompts, right? I'm just going to have to go and copy paste them as they are. So let's actually go with most of these. Paste. Then click the generate button. Then, of course, go back. Now, this is a picture of her in the car. I'm going to go and copy that. Come back right here. Double click on this. Then just paste. All right, let me just double click. Paste. Then we have Ice Mountains. All right, she's in Ice Mountains. I'm going to copy this. Go back. Double click. And paste. And finally, we have this Word document. Okay, so I'm going to copy, go back, then double click and paste, and then generate. All right, so. Okay, so I think that, some of the images have already been generated. You can see how consistent it is. So this is the original image. And tell me if this is not consistent. This is the original image. And this, or these are the images of her. So she's pretty much the same character from before. And the good news is that you have multiple pictures of her. And they're looking all the same. So it's realistic to the features. And then we need to scroll up. So the other results are just going to start showing up little by little. So notice that this is as realistic as it gets. So you can see some of the other images as well. Most of them are also really realistic. I'm not sure why this image is not coming out. Okay, yeah. So these are images of her at work. And if we scroll up, this is an image of her training at the gym. All right. So, and you can really see how consistent this is to the original character, which we had here. So pretty much you can create an original character. And so right now, if you change the base character, for example, to this character, you can just come over here and click the X and upload a new image by clicking here, clicking character reference. And here, if I actually were to go ahead and click generate with this character this time, is going to take into consideration this character. Not only I have to go here and make sure that the strength is high when it comes to keeping it the same as the image that we gave it. And then I'm just going to click generate again, in which case it's going to go and proceed again. All right, so check this out. You can see the difference right now. And so even the pose was kept the same. So they try to keep the pose the same. But pretty much it's the same character from the image which we gave it. And then we have some other images here of her training at the gym. There's her partner. And I don't think that people can tell whether this is generated by AI or not, because it's that realistic, right? I think that you are also agree to this. And please make sure that you let me know what you think about this. If you want to make this into a motion video, know that you can. So you can take any kind of these and make them into a motion. So for instance, I can take this one and actually just go over here and click on the generate motion video. I'm going to go for a motion strength of about 4 and then generate. And this is going to go and generate a 4-second scene. Now, hopefully it generates a great one. This is in case, let's say you're trying to run advertisements and you're trying to create some stock motion like this. But as far as, now is concerned, this is the best way to create consistent characters. There is no better way. You can try to search for a better way, but I don't think you'll find many better ways. But let's wait for the motion and then wrap up with this video. All right, so you can see here, this is the motion. It didn't really come out really good, okay, I have to say. So it kind of, it's not what I expected. I expected them to just do a rotation, kind of show a little bit more. But I don't like the way this came out. So I'm going to delete this work. I think it's not a good video. But this is pretty much it for this. Remember that you can use the ID, right, to make these images talk if you like. You can also use Runway ML to make images talk if you like as well. And so this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.